When the whole of the United Kingdom came together, demanding justice for the victims of the Southport killings, it wasn't just about anger. It was about a deep need for accountability and closure. People from all walks of life took to the streets, their voices united in the call for justice. But instead of supporting the public's right to protest, Keir Starmer made a shocking and controversial remark, labeling these dedicated protesters as far-right extremists who were simply fighting against the government. Fast forward to today, and the killer has finally been identified and put on trial. The case is now in the spotlight, and with it, the questions surrounding Starmer's past comments. As public scrutiny grows, he's been faced with tough, direct questions about his previous statement. You'd think someone in his position would take a moment to reflect and retract such an inflammatory claim. But no, instead, Starmer chose to remain silent. He refused to take back his words, and even worse, he didn't offer any explanation or apology when asked. This leaves us wondering, what does this say about his judgment and his relationship with the public? Watch this clip and see for yourself how he handled this uncomfortable moment.
Prime Minister, what we know now about the terror link and how it's kept from the public, do you now regret blaming the far right for all those protests last summer? Was it a far right issue, or were some people entitled to be concerned and upset? Not the rioters, of course.
Responsibility for the violence lies with them that perpetrated it. I was in Southport the day after these terrible murders. I was acknowledging and thanking the frontline police officers and ambulance who had been at the scene. You can imagine what they had been through. They were back at work the next day. They were saying it was just their job. I could see in their eyes the impact it had had on them, what they had to deal with, what they had to see, how they endured that. As I arrived back in London, those same officers were putting their riot gear on and having bricks thrown at them. Those same officers. I don't think anybody can justify that, nor should they attempt to do so. Thank you, Chris.